You know what I mean? It's big business, and she came to Atlanta with her severance package. You know what I mean? And she made it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's very possible you can move to Atlanta, you can start business, you can be in the music industry.
One of the biggest obstacles artists face in the music game is access. Getting access to the people that can make it happen, or access to the information and resources you need to get to the next level. That's the key. That's why you need two of the biggest in the game on your side. Introducing J.R. McKee, Boomman. Welcome to the real industry plug. You're
So I just want to talk entrepreneurship in total, because I'm hoping that this show just made a lot more entrepreneurs. I'm hoping that, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that they just really learned, like, okay, this is something I can do. You know what I mean? I can be great in the aspect and still get to work with all of my idols and all the people I look up to, because you work with everybody. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Tell us what you would say to, or what you already say, because you're an educator. What are you already saying to these young people that want to be in the music industry? You know, what's your conversation with them?
Yeah, I have a lot to say to them, but I have a quote that I always say, never compete or compare, always congratulate and do what God called you to do. Mm-hmm. And so for me, it's like, in the age of social media, where we think that everyone is an overnight success, even though it took 7 to 10 years for them to get there. Right. But we always see these things and we want to, get those things. It's like, don't compare yourself or compete with anybody else but you, and also listen to God, because I feel like the people who succeed in the industry have to have a strong faith, because it's more than us. Like, and we're like the top 3% who actually get to live out their dreams. Like, right. So it's really big on and heavy on faith and heavy on knowing who you are and who you want to be, and not trying to be what everybody else is at the moment.
And I think you had another part in there too about congratulating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm big on that.
Yeah, you got to. Like, people around you that's winning, you got to congratulate them, or your peers.
Exactly.
It goes back to politicking. Yeah. You know what I mean? I think it's a sense like the person that claps the loudest is next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the truth.
And so it's like when your friends and your peers make it, if you're the person clapping the loudest, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be the next one.
Yeah.
You know what
honestly. I mean? I don't know. It's just something about seeing somebody else win that just it make it real. It's like, okay, all right, they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like you have to give people their flowers.
Yeah. And so that's what I'm saying. Here on Real Industry Plus, we're giving Princess her flowers, and we hoping that the knowledge that she's dropping on y'all is creating even more entrepreneurs, creating more producers, and just know, like, this is big business. She's not playing around. You know what I'm saying? She's not playing. This girl is really doing this shit. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Kev, for all the cussing.
Sorry.
But this girl is really doing this thing. You know what I mean? It's big business. And she came to Atlanta with her severance package. You know what I mean? Dang. And she made it happen. You feel what I'm saying? So it's very possible you can move to Atlanta. You can start business. You can be in the music industry. There are so many ways to be successful. Her and her whole team, she is employing many of people. You know what I mean? So many of people are being able to eat because of her dream that she fulfilled. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So again, the queen emojis are a must. So look, we have this segment. It's called Tweet Takes, right? And so basically what this is, and you're not on Twitter, so we had to go dig in your Instagram for captions. Okay. So we're gonna call this the caption take, right? This is where I'm going to read you one of your captions, and you're going to tell us, what did you mean by this? Express yourself a little more here, right? Okay. So the caption, first of all, her Instagram is, her name is Princess. Tell us the Nigerian way to say it. I know how to say it the American way, but tell us the Nigerian way.
Mbanuzue.
Mm-hmm. And I just say Mbanuzue.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm going to spell it just so y'all can find it quite easily. It's Princess spelled regular princess, but it's MBANUZUE.
Yes.
Mbanuzue.
Yes.
I tried. Mbanuzue. Yes. So the caption was, you are moving that around a lot. I'm sorry. He keep moving the caption. I'm like, bro, I can't read it. All right, I'm sorry. The caption is, when I finally got out of my own way, God made a way.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to us. What do you mean by that?
feel like we have these plans for our life.
Right.
And I'm a planner. So it's like, I'm gonna write it out. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this by this age, by this, I'm gonna do all of these things. But it's the moment that you actually sit still and be obedient that God speaks to you and he gives you a bigger plan, right? Because I thought I was just gonna be dancing.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't know I was gonna be having a multi-million-dollar production company in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Never. Never knew that was something that could happen, Didn't even think about it, never dawned on me. But literally every step of the way, whether it's me loving to connect people, wanting to employ people, wanting to educate people, knowing my numbers, being a natural person that networks with people, not knowing that he was giving me all these tools along the way to like get me to this level.
That you were going to need to come here.
So get out your own way and let God speak.
Get out your own way. Yeah. All right. Now, I want to let you go, but I feel like I wouldn't be doing the podcast justice. I need a couple stories from you. I need to know some of your favorite, whether it be Teyana, Missy, some of your favorite. Give us, because you've worked with the biggest. You know what I mean? Just give us some of your favorite moments.
Well, actually, one of my favorites, and now I don't even know I can talk about it because one of my
we can do it. Don't worry about it. We can do it.
No. I'm saying like one of my favorite moments or videos that I did was Paid the Fine by.
How was that?
It was Young Thug and Gunna.
Oh, okay.
And we got 30 inmates out of Fulton County Jail.
Wow, as like part like a God's plan type of situation.
We did it as like God's plan. It took some time because we needed to pay their bonds. We needed to make sure that their person was there to sign them out. We did a lot of planning in that aspect versus even production. Like I literally called two of my homies to just come out there and just record. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But after that, we took them to a nice dinner. We, got them new clothes and shoes and all that stuff. Got them hotel. Yeah. And that was just, for me, it was like impactful. It was like, man, I'm not just doing a music video.
Right.
This
you
is
really
like, we doing some
people.
work. Yeah. But, now their situation.
So whose idea was it?
It was theirs.
It was their idea. Yeah. They came to you and they said, hey, we want to get
some inmates out.
Now, how long did the process take?
Honestly, we got it done probably in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. Yeah, we had to talk to the bondsman, the sheriff's office, and all that stuff. Just make sure everything was good and figure out it'd probably take them like a week to like figure out who they were going to do. We had to read cases and,
So was you reading cases?
No, I didn't read. All the people that were chosen by Thug and Gunna.
So they personally picked these people out and got them out of jail.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, how much did they spend to get these people out of jail?
Oh, it was a lot. I remember like one person's bond was like 300 something thousand. So I'm pretty sure they spent like probably upwards of $1 million, if not more.
So they spent $1 million to get these people out of jail. Was it the holidays?
No.
It was just because
random Thursday. It was
man, come
that's
on.
why I said it was they were doing some good stuff, right. To be a part of it. Because usually if I get called for a rap video, it's like the typical stuff. Right. But to get called for that and then having to have the call with the sheriff's office and having to go down to the jail and having to talk to the bondsman and all that stuff, it was like, I've never dealt with the court system, the jail system, anything. So I was learning, but I was also like very thankful that they even thought about this concept. Right. And the song was called Paid the Fine, so they paid it.
Hand clap for Young Thug and Gunna. Okay, give us another. I need a female one because you're a female in the industry and you've worked with the biggest females. Give us one of the ladies that you loved.
I would say, okay, one of my favorite videos that I love visually, I'll give you two different ones. So one that I love visually was Teyana Bear With Me. That video was like freaking dope as I don't know what, you know what I'm saying? Like people, and it was simple too. Like everyone had the jackets on and they was doing the dances in the chair and it went viral. Everybody was trying to recreate the dance and all that stuff. So that was like one of those videos where I was like, I was glad to be a part of it because it did what it needed to do and it was very simple, but it was creative and effective.
And who did Teyana direct that?
Yeah, she directed. Yeah, she directs all her videos.
So what happened? She called you with the vision. What happened?
Yeah, so actually around that time she was about 5 months pregnant, so she was trying to get and it was COVID. Damn. So we were like, Atlanta was the only place that didn't shut down. So like we probably shut down for like a month, right?
ATL.
And then everybody was like coming here to shoot, you know. So she came up with it was probably, we did like maybe 5 videos in like 1 month, and just so we can get it out before she started showing or whatever. Right. So we did like Wake Up Love, we did Bear With Me, we did, I don't know, we did like 5 videos in that span. But yeah, she just called me up and she was like, yo, I'm trying to do all these videos for the world knows it was about to go down. Yeah. And she, her and Coco, they always come up with the treatments and I just come up with the budgets and execute it. Right. So they send over the treatments and I was like, all right, let me get numbers together and then we'll send it over to Remy Yolanda at Def Jam and figure it out. Done. You know what I'm saying? So
that's hard. Okay, what was the other one? You said it was 2.
And then, so Twerculator.
It's time for the Twerculator. Yes. I was shaking the ball. Yeah. So, I really like that remix there. Well, I guess not a remix, but I really like that one.
Hanky did his thing. That's the homie. So that was also a thing. It was like, Hanky's the homie. He did that song. Then, you know, then the video, it was Missy's debut as a director.
Missy Elliott directed Twerculator.
She directed,
Now that is a crazy one to come out on, Missy.
Yeah.
Missy said, oh, we gonna get this twerk session going.
Yeah, so she had never directed. Even her own videos, like, she would come up with creative, but she never directed it. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, okay, this is Missy Elliott's first video. Like, and I get to be with her through this process. And I think, honestly, a lot of the people that I work with a lot of first-time directors, a lot of first-time producers, and I'm usually like the first-time whisperer. Like, I kind of, because I'm an educator, so I like to teach you along the way, but I do it in a way where you don't feel like less than or nothing. So, yeah, working with her, you know, the City Girls, I had worked with them a couple times. I did like their BET performances and a couple of their videos. So I was like, okay, you know, they're always cool to work with on set. They look crazy, but they cool. Yeah. so it was just also like being at their rehearsals, because Missy's huge on the dance side of things. So like she was hands-on. Yeah. So it was like more than I would usually have to do. I was at every rehearsal with them, you know, because it may be a change. And then we had Misa Hinton that was doing the styling, and she was, you know, she's a legend in her, and you know, the fashion world in herself too. So it was like Missy, Misa, the City Girls, like it was just like it was good. It was good.
Beautiful
experience. And Sean Bankhead was choreographing. So like literally Kellen was like, we had like an A-list team when it came to like everything. Every department was like legendary, you know? Wow. So I think that was like another experience where I was like, and Missy was trying to, you know, figure it out, you know, because she wanted a Missy Elliott video too. You know what I'm saying? She's like, trying to push the envelope, but then she also want to make sure she's true to City Girls. Right. So it was also seeing that balance that she had to find too as a director. Like, okay, I wanted to be crazy,
right? Because it got to be Missy Elliott standards.
Yeah, but I also got to know how to put Missy Elliott and the City Girls together. So like seeing that in her was really dope to kind of witness her process when it came to that, and you know, seeing the compromises that came from both sides. So it was dope.
Now I have to go watch that video.
Yeah, please.
Like I've never seen that video, but right now I have to go watch that video. So again, man, we have Princess in the building, Beyond Productions and Casting. Is it casting first?
Casting first.
I'm sorry.
Because I started off casting first.
Right. Beyond Casting and Productions, the multi-million-dollar business built from scratch from a dancer from Charlotte, North Carolina, and a real dancer, guys.
Yeah, real. I know my name Princess, but
a real dancer, guys. You know what I mean? So thank you again. You just made so many entrepreneurs. You know what I mean? You're definitely an educator. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you one more time.
You can follow me on Instagram, Princess Mbanuzue. Last name is Mbanuzue. Also, our website is beyondcastingsproductions.com. You can look at us there and email us at info@beyondcastingsproductions.com.
Perfect. Thank y'all again, man. That's another episode of Real Industry Plugs with Princess in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. We'll see y'all in the next episode, man. Peace out to y'all. Make sure y'all follow Real Industry Plugs. Subscribe to the YouTube, man. We'll see y'all soon. Peace out.